All right, thanks again, you guys. So we got 12 o'clock on this beautiful Monday, December 28th. Just a few days left in the year till we turn the corner and move on to 2021. So let's finish the year strong. Just a quick kind of reminder, we will have an SSI day at the end of this month, since the first will fall on a weekend. You guys want to make sure you're ordering a lot of phones. We'll cover that in just a second today, so that you are good for that SSI weekend. So again, my name is Adam Peterson. I cover South Chicago, Central Illinois, in the St. Louis, some of the St. Louis market as well, and I host these calls every single Monday for you guys, our partners with DCI. Thank you so much for your business. Hope you had a great year, and looking forward to an even better 2021. So without further ado, we'll jump into some market updates and utilizing social media to own your mile. Can you guys hear me okay, and can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Adam.
All right, perfect. So just a couple updates on inventory, which again is going to be important because with the office being closed on Friday, for shipping delays, want to make sure you guys have plenty of inventory available in your doors. Reminder: the Motorola E with the TN SIMs is allocated to be our doors that are above 75% for September 3MR. The Samsung Galaxy A21, that's been one of their biggest sellers, right? Free with port, 150 on a new and upgrade. That one is limit 10, and that's limit 10 per day. So you can order them today, you can order them tomorrow. That's a limit 10 per day. And for those of you, if you're not on mute, if you can please take a second to mute your phones. All right, I'm going to have to hop on and do that here. Looks like I'm getting someone's window there. Let's go ahead and mute. Okay, we got everything on mute. All right, let's move back over here. Okay. Okay, so just a reminder, those A21s, it's limit 10 per day. So again, it's a big seller for us. If you want to get them in time for the Black Friday weekend, make sure you get at least 10 of those today. You can try to order tomorrow as well. iPhone SE Gen 2 Black and Red 64 gigs are allocated to Apple approved doors based on the Protiviti and September 3MR, and the iPhone 11 64 gig limit 3 mix and match available to all Apple approved doors. Now, if you guys are looking at this page right here, if it just says like 821 limit 10, that's a daily limit. If you look at like the iPhone 11's limit 3, those are on an allocation. That's a daily limit. It's only when it's on allocation or says allocated to that is a weekly limit for what you guys can order. So a lot of healthy inventory, a lot of free phones. Want to make sure you guys are taking advantage of those, and please order today. All right. Next thing I want to talk about, this was in the buzz at the end of last week. It's something that Boost is going to be measuring on a door level starting in January. So let's get this habit corrected today if you are not already doing this correctly. And what they're wanting to do is make sure you guys are capturing your customer's email address at point of sale. And it's very important as we get into some of the marketing pieces. It's going to tie in perfectly with this call here. But here's the whys, the WIFM, what's in it for you. So for the customer, it's going to allow them to see the limited time Boost Perks offers. So a lot of times it's like, hey, there's a free pizza or free soda, whatever the case is, your local Circle K. So if you have that email address, you'll get blasted those Boost Perks offers. It's an easy way to message customers if they miss a payment, right? So that's super critical for us when we're trying to drive 3rd-month engagement onto 6th-month engagement. It's going to allow them to reach barred customers with save offers when they can't necessarily text, but at least they can get some save offers to hopefully get them to pay their bill. And it is common knowledge people prefer email to any other messaging channel for our customer base. So we want to make sure that we have this correct email at point of sale so we are capturing everything correctly. Now, for the company and for the dealer, what's in it for you guys? Well, again, as I just mentioned, the email has the highest return of investment of any marketing channel. And customers who provide an email address tend to stay longer with Boost, so that's big, right? We look over 3 and 6 months. And the big thing that I'm going to touch on is you can contact those customers directly through Elevate with targeted messaging. Now, if you're not, every story who's a BR or above has Elevate, and we'll show you kind of how to send those messages. But if you're putting a fake email address in there, then you're totally missing this opportunity to hopefully drive that customer back in for an add-a-line, for an upgrade, whatever that case may be, even a third payment. So January 1st, this will be measured. It will be required for you guys to collect the email address at point of sale. You can explain to your customer why it's important so we can reach them if something is past due. We can give them special offers and incentives, and we want to make sure you guys are taking care of that at point of sale. What's really going to be targeted and looked at is Dish will be looking at your doors and say if you got 20 email addresses, emails set up from Mickey Mouse at yahoo.com, you know, they're going to come down and crack the whip on you for that. So want to make sure you guys aren't using some generic email address just to get through the activation process, but you are actually entering the correct email address at point of sale. Any questions on that? Okay, so back to the shipping. Why I started the call with saying how important it was for you guys to order today. So UPS is extremely busy this week due to the holiday year. They are expecting some shipping delays. So we highly suggest you order today, Monday, December 28th. It's the last chance to get a ground order placed for delivery this week for many of our customers. UPS is not delivering ground packages on Thursday. So we want to make sure you order today. Now, if you order on Wednesday, the 30th, the ground shipments will not be delivered until Monday, January 4th at the earliest. UPS ground is not delivering on the, New Year's Eve, December 31st. So if you need a shipment on Thursday, you'll need to request overnight air when placing your order. If you do not order today and you wait till Wednesday, you have to do an overnight air order. Now, Thursday, December 31st, DCI office hours will be 8:30 to 3 p.m. And UPS ground is not delivering this day. It'll be UPS air packages only. So service will be available for air shipments only, and orders must be placed before 12 o'clock noon. Again, no ground shipments at all this day. Next day air will arrive Monday. So if you think you order Thursday, it's going to come Monday. Must specify this next day air for Saturday. So again, key message, key takeaway from this call. Order today for your week. Big orders. Friday, January 1st, office will be closed for New Year's Day, and there will be no UPS pickup or delivery services. Any questions on the ordering schedule? All right, no questions. Let's jump into utilizing social media to own your mile. And we're going to start with setting up your Elevate marketing campaigns. So yes, we at DCI do help you guys out this to make sure you don't miss a month of campaigns since you are paying for this. But honestly, you guys should be taking control of this at your local market levels. We are happy to help, absolutely, no doubt. But if I'm a business owner, I want to schedule my campaigns when I feel I have the busiest traffic time, I have my most employees staffed. Now, for me, sure, it's easy for me to go in there and send a campaign for my dealers, but to be most effective, you guys really should be owning this piece. And just kind of, when I look at my book of business, Robert, I was off last week. Robert sent me an update, and I only had about 5% of my dealer base who actually sent their own campaigns. It seems like everyone's kind of relying on me to send them for them, which again, I'm very happy to do. But I would think that as an owner, you would want to take control of this aspect because you can really customize where you need the biggest lift for your doors and for what promotions will help you the most. So let me jump into exactly how to set these campaigns. So when you go into Elevate, you'll see on the left-hand side, there's a button that says Promotions. Below that, you'll see Available. Now, a couple of things I want to take note of here. You'll see available calendars on the top. You see here it says September, October, November, December of 2020. So next year's calendars are not yet loaded in. But you can plan this at the start of your month to see what promotions will be going throughout the month and see what will be most effective for you. So for example, if I open the December 2020 campaign calendar, you'll see a bunch of different promotions out there, and they're color coded. So what do these colors mean? Well, if it's an orange promotion, it's a Boost nationwide promo, such as like Adeline. So you'll get an Adeline message with our Adeline deals blasted to your customers via text or email. You'll see it says email/SMS. So you know it's a text or email campaign. BYOD, email/SMS. That's a text or email campaign. And those are nationwide promos. Now, in December, we had a lot of promotions that were in the blue that were local or store-funded offers. So for me, if I'm setting a dealer's campaigns for them, you know, via DCI, unless that dealer gives me the specific go-ahead, hey, yes, we'll do a local/store-funded offer, I'm probably not going to go that route. I'm going to go nationwide route because that may involve you guys giving a discount on accessories or a discount on cases, whatever it may be, depending on that offer. So, you know, those are more collaborative. As are you willing to pay for this promotion during these days? If not, we usually use a generic nationwide promo. But you may want to do a special promotion for your customers. If you look at the 28th through the 31st this week, right? You have EOY, end of year clearance. There's an email SOS. So there's a special clearance offer where you can get rid of some of your old accessories at a little bit of a discount. Now, us at DCI, unless we have that conversation with you, do you want to take care of this offer? You know, that's not going to be one we jump on and choose for you. We'll go nationwide. But you as local store owners and owning your mile might want to give an offer that's going to set you apart from your competition. And you want to choose an offer that, yes, you will give a special discount on accessories to kind of help move some of that end of year stock or push LGs or push Motorola's, whatever those local store offered or store funded offers are. Now there was a red or kind of a darker orange do not send date. So Christmas Eve and Christmas Day were both days we couldn't send any messaging through Elevate. But other than that, they have offers pretty much all month. So you always want to take a look at this campaign and kind of schedule what you want to do to help drive traffic. You guys are already paying for this. You already own this tool. And yes, we will help you. But if you're more hands-on on it, the more successful your business is going to be. All right. So again, so let's say we were in December, and just looking at a couple of the options here. And this is an important note too, right? Because I had that calendar pulled up, and I did not see anything that said customer win back offer. Okay. But when you look at your available promotions, it's on there. So those calendars are good for planning, but you always want to check your actual offers because you may have something that is not available on that calendar. And this customer win back offer I really like because it helps drive third month payment for customers who are suspended. So if you look at the details on here, this is the one on the far right. It says, we noticed you missed a payment. Not a problem. Activate your account in store, get a $20 accessory credit if you reactivate in store. So this is a great way to drive that customer back to your door because, again, these are only customers who activated it at your location. It's not going to get blasted to your competitor stores. These are only your customer base, where you can send this email out to them saying, hey, your hotline. So obviously, you know, they can't make outgoing calls. And keep in mind, nowadays, hotlines only go for 14 days. It used to be 90, right? It used to be if you didn't pay your bill Boost, you have 90 days to get incoming calls, but couldn't make an outgoing call. Well, they changed that. Now it's only 14 days. So I really like this win-back offer. Send a win-back text to these guys. You can send email or text. This is actually an email. If you look at where my cursor is here, this is actually email only. So we'll email your customer a win-back offer. Hey, come back into your door where you bought your phone and make your payment, and we're going to give you $20 off an accessory. Now, we make great margins on accessories, so you should not only be profitable on that third month payment, which will help drive your 3MR, which is going to help your residual, which is going to also make money from the payment, but you're also going to be able to sell an accessory at a great discount and hopefully still make some money there as well. Again, this is an example of a dealer-funded promotion, not a nationwide promo, because you as a dealer will have to give that $20 accessory credit. Makes sense, or any question on that? Okay, so how do you schedule this exactly? So you see the promotion, you see what you like, you see the date range. What you would do is you click on add this promotion. When you click on add this promotion, you will then see an example of the ad and you'll see the location. So you can select what doors you want to post for. If you're a 1 or 2 door operator, you'll have the 1 door, the 2 doors. If you're a bigger operator, in this snippet, this was an 11 door operator. You can see you can select all 11 doors. And then at the bottom, you select the date. So let's say we want to send this for SSI Day. We want to send it, for the 30th, or we want to send it just right now because we only have a few days left to get these third-month payments in, and we want to drive that traffic in right away. You have to schedule at least a day in advance. So if you were to do this today, the earliest you can send it would be December 29th. But you can get that out there. You can send that message out, and it'll tell you exactly how many people you will reach with the message. So if you've been a dealer that's been open for a long time, you could have 300, 400 potential leads that each promotion hits. Now, this one being specified just to BARD customers would obviously be much lower, but for the general ones like the Adelines promotions, you're going to see your whole customer list of eligible customers, and it is a great way to own your mile and market to your own base with a tool you guys already have. And I really just feel like we're not taking advantage of it enough. And I'm not even getting into the Smile and Dial piece on this, but our Smile and Dial numbers for DCI overall are pretty low. We should be averaging 10 calls per day per door. And I can tell you right now, none of us, as far as account managers, none of our markets are hitting the 10 calls per day. And this is something you guys have time for. Again, it's an easy lead to call up your customers and drive them back in. We'll go in depth on Smile and Dial on a different call. But again, this is part of owning your mile, marketing, sending this marketing piece, using the Smile and Dial piece to really take advantage of all that traffic. All right, any questions on Elevate before I jump into the marketing on Facebook? So let's talk about why is social media important to your business, right? So social media is an affordable way to market your business. You can access a local and nationwide audience, establish your brand recognition. You'll get valuable customer insights to connect with the audience, an enriched customer service, and an increased chance to drive targeted traffic. You can add place an ad specifically for what you need in your area, make it in a 1 to 2 mile radius, and blast that out to all the customers to come back into your door to drive traffic. So you guys should all have Facebook pages at this point in time. If you don't, it's very easy to create one. Just go to facebook.com, go on create new account, and you can go ahead, click on create, click on page. You'll connect and share with your customers or fans. And then this is different from your own personal account, right? You want to select a business or brand account for the create page, right? So get started for a business. You're going to put your business name in there. Business name should always be Boost Mobile and then whatever your address is. So, Boost Mobile, 123 Main Street, Bloomington, Illinois, or whatever the address may be. Your category, you always want to put mobile phone shop. So if you already have a page and your category isn't mobile phone shop, I would definitely update it to say mobile phone shop because that's how all the Boost stores are nationwide. That's how the ads are targeted. And that's what, when people search for phones, is the #1 search to get them to find your store's page. So make sure you have that page set up. The category is mobile phone shop. Put your store address in it and the correct phone number. That way the number listed will be your store phone number, not your personal store number. You go ahead and click continue. And then you want to go to spgadbuilder.com where you can find your profile and cover picture from the latest brand marketing messages that are out there. So you'll look official. If you have me online right now, you'll see my logo is an old Boost logo that doesn't have the waves from Dish in it. So if you went to Ad Builder right now, you'd actually have an updated logo that would have the new branding with the Dish logo, the Boost logo with Dish, the Dish waves inside of that logo, which is what we're going for now moving forward. You'd have that updated logo on there and your updated cover photo. Again, just go to spgadbuilder.com to find those images. You're going to want to customize your page. So you want to edit your page info on the very top of Facebook. When you click on edit page info, that's where you're going to create your page username. So again, Boost and your address. And then you're going to start adding your followers. So you'll see add a button, or I'm sorry, you'll see search in the bottom right. So anyone you're friends with, you want to make sure you invite them. Start at the local level. And as you build your business, every customer that walks into your store and activates a phone as part of your setup, you should ask them to go to your Facebook page and like your page. Why do you want to do this? Well, when we have special offers or special promotions and giveaways, the customer will be notified about it. So not only will your customer get those notifications, but also they'll get special offers, and they will build your base of users that will continue to grow your business. So when you're inviting your followers, your pages start showing up on their page. You want to make sure you turn on your instant replies. That way, if anyone has a comment on your page, you can reply to it right away. And then the add buttons, which is on the kind of the top right, you can add a button to showcase your offers, promote your website, contact the store, etc. And if you happen to be on the phone right now, this deck will be sent out to all of your account managers, which shows you exactly where these buttons are at, what you need to click on. It's a very quick, very easy procedure to make sure you guys have a Facebook page to drive that traffic into your door. And there's no cheaper way of advertising than social media. A lot of stuff on Facebook here is free with your own doors. Now, there is a price for boosting ads, but it's so minimal. It's so worth it. We've seen time after time just amazing results from people driving sales and driving traffic through this Facebook advertising. And nowadays, Facebook is linked with Instagram, so that would help you advertise on Instagram as well. All right, so some tips to increase followers for your store pages. As I mentioned, ask every customer that comes into your door to follow you on Facebook using your custom username. You can offer the customer a private discount in exchange for them following your Facebook page. One of the best things I saw is I have a dealer that they said, go in, like our page, and write us a positive review. And once you post that positive review, we will install a free screensaver on your phone, right? So screen protectors, not a huge investment for most phones. But for the customer, like, oh, wait, really? I just have to go in there and say, give you a positive comment and like your page. Now there's a what's in it. There's a with them for you and the customer. The customer is going to get a screen protector for free, and you're going to get positive word of mouth advertising that will go on your social media and help drive traffic. So that's just an example I really liked. Some other dealers go out there and will put get 50% off your next accessory if you follow us on our Facebook pages. So you can be creative as you want to be on that. Encourage your customers and people in your network to share posts so that they can broadcast your content to more people. And again, you could have share this post and be entered in the drawing to win a prize. If you think about TVs are so cheap right now, you get a nice 32-inch TV for about $150. That's the cost of 1 or 2 activations. So if you did a drawing a month for everyone who puts positive comments on your page to get a free TV, that's a 1 or 2 phone sale investment in order to really drive traffic to your page and drive your social media base. Then you can post the winners with their TVs. It'll make your store really stand out for a minimum investment. Tips on posting content. They want to make sure you guys are using approved imagery via SPG Ad Builder. They're going to have high quality images on there. So not just necessarily a picture of a flyer, but the actual official version. You can use hashtags in it to drive trends. That's really good if you're doing advertising on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Use those hashtags with any trending topics. If it's a holiday, Christmas, New Year's, whatever the case may be. Don't share any personal information on Facebook. And when people send messages, respond promptly and professionally and politely. Even if they're upset, you can say, hey, I apologize, I had such a bad experience. Would love to find out more and help resolve your issue, right? So you want to be positive, don't have anything negative out there. Look at it as it is your business page. You can do polls on Facebook as well, which is pretty cool. So if you want to interact with your followers, you can put something out there as, when's the last time you upgraded your phone? Has it been over 6 months or less than 6 months? The example on the screen says 2 years, but obviously our upgrade policy changed from 90 days to 120 days. So I'll put that, has it been over 6 months or less than 6 months? And guess what? Anyone who clicks on over 6 months, that's a great lead to follow up on for a possible upgrade. And then again, you can create Facebook events to promote your stores, promote your store. I know we haven't done a lot of this in COVID, but typically Boost, we've always been big on the events, 10 events, Santa events, back to school events. Valentine's Day is coming up. New Year's is coming up. So all those events that we like to do, hopefully we'll get back to in 20 and 21. But again, you can post all those events on your store as well. So diving a little more onto the content on Ad Builder. So if you guys go to spgadbuilder.com, what you're going to want to do is type Facebook in the search box. That's where you're going to see all your options. When you find the asset you're looking for, you want to click on Asset Download. It'll save all the images onto your computer. And the images will be listed a few ways, right? Because there's more than just Facebook. It'll be listed as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and it'll be, the image will say FB for Facebook, obviously. IG will be Instagram, and Twitter for Twitter. So it has the branded messaging for multiple different platforms that you guys can save. So the download option is going to provide you a zip file, including all images and all approved copy and links for your guys' posts across multiple platforms. Although I am focusing mainly on Facebook for this call, you want to have that same strategy applied to Instagram and Twitter. So using the social media button on the top of that SPG Ad Builder, you can check out the short-term non-promo content to post on your social media, and this is updated regularly. So you'll see on the very top-hand side, it'll say social media. You click on that, and you'll see the promotions that are up there. So if it's, right now the 3 for $90 or whatever those promotions are, those will all be listed there for you, as well as the logos and making everything look polished and professional. Last thing I want to jump into is just talking about ads on Facebook. So now I said social media is the cheapest and freest type of advertising, which it absolutely is, but spending some money on Facebook advertising is very, very inexpensive and can be very, very effective. So I like that. If I hear something inexpensive but effective, okay, let's go. What do we need to do, right? So most stores spend anywhere between 5 to 10% of their gross income towards social media advertising. So it depends on your door, but you could go as little as $5 per day per location and get a great investment on advertising. So how does this work? So what you want to do when you're in your Facebook page, you want to make sure you find the location you're promoting, and under the shortcuts on the left side bar, you'll see an arrow. On top right, you'll see the arrow for shortcuts. You click on that, you'll see your page. You'll see Ad Center. So you click on Ad Center and then Create Ad. And now when you create ad, you can do two things you want to do. You can either promote your page or promote your business locally. If your location's new to Facebook, they say promote your page, but if you're in a business that's been there for a while, you don't need to worry about that one. You want to promote your business locally, which is going to guide customers to visit your specific store. So the section is going to automatically pull an image from the computer. So this is the stuff you downloaded from Ad Builder and display in your right preview panel. If you don't like the advertising, it pulls automatically. You can change the image. Just make sure you've downloaded it from spgadbuilder.com, and you can put in whatever ad you want it to be. In the text box, you can put your call to action. So if it's, hey, we're going to give away a free TV for any customer that comes in to see us during this day, or hey, we're going to take half off any accessories from now through the end of the year. Whatever you want, whatever message you want to put for your advertisement, you can put in that text. And then you're going to select your audience, right? So you can see the age range, the mile radius, and interest. So obviously, if you're selling phones, someone who likes Androids or Apples, and 18 plus as far as your age range, and then your mile radius, say select a 2-mile radius for your door. It'll tell you how many days you want to run it. So let's say you want to do it for 5 days, and the example they have here, they don't do an ad for 5 days. It's estimated it's going to get 28 to 23 likes per day. So for a $25 total spend, they'll get 8 to 23 likes per day. So let's go on the high end there. We're at about a little under 120, 118 people would see that ad. If you get one sale from that, this is only a $25 investment. You make one sale from this, you're in the green. Now let's say you jumped it up to $10, jumped it up to $15. This is the value that's here. It's huge. And so I strongly recommend you constantly be advertising your store. It'll boost in your local market. They'll get anyone who drives around, they're going to get pinged. Like when you go to YouTube and you see an ad you were just talking about, or a store that's in your local area, is that same kind of thought process here. So you can hit the promote button. It'll promote your business in your local areas. And then once it's done, you'll actually see the summary showing how successful your campaign was. So you'll see the total people reached, the post engagements, and how many unique clicks were on that ad. So if you haven't done this before, try it out. You know, my ass is try it out. You got an SSI weekend coming up on the 30th. Put an ad out there for the 30th. You know, give them a special offer. Everyone's going to be getting the stimulus checks. Plus, remember, the government just passed another round of stimulus that's going to be going out to people in, I think, January. I don't know the exact date, but very shortly. Those will come on as well. So you're going to have your SSI weekend to end December. You're going to have stimulus checks coming out shortly. So great time to really put some money in this advertising and get that traffic into your door for your customers who may have some extra money in their pockets. All right. So that is it for all I had today. With this point in time, we will open it up for any questions. Are there any questions on this call? And if you're muted, you may have to hit *6 to unmute. Going once. Going twice. All right. If there are no questions, that is all I got for you guys today. I want to thank you so much for hopping on the call. We will chat with you soon. Have a great one. Thank you.